What's up, you guys? Welcome back to episode 2 of Use What You Have, where we use what we have in our makeup collection. So I went through, I shopped my stash, and we got a bunch of goodies again, so I'm excited. The last time I did this video, I fell in love with 2 of my products again. Like, I've been using the IBY highlighter nonstop, and I've also been using the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer. That one is so good. I've been obsessed with it. So I'm hoping in today's video I find a couple more products that I'm like, okay, we need to get this back into rotation. So I'm just going to go ahead and start off with my brows, and I'm just using my NYX Lift and Snatch brow pen. I love this brow pen. I just tried out the new Maybelline brow pen, which is really nice as well, but I just don't love the shade that I got for myself. It pulls a little bit lighter than my eyebrow is. It doesn't look bad. I can make it work, but I just prefer the color of this NYX one. Then I will just take my wipe and clean up so I don't look so crazy. And then I've really been liking to take this Oma Beauty brow. This is the 2-in-1 brow styler, and I really love to just line the bottom. I just feel like that cleans it up a little bit. So now for primer, I'm going to use this one from Bella Pierre. I've used this one quite a bit. I really do like this. It gives you a nice coverage. It's pretty creamy to put on. And I will just cut the brow out with it because it is like a concealer type of eyeshadow base. And I will just dab it out with the beauty sponge. So I'm going to use this for my bronzer today, but I think I'm going to just dip in here. I'm going to grab this color right here, and I'm going to use that as my transition color. Just putting it in the crease and working it up to the brow. Just doing the same thing for this side, putting it in the crease and working it up to the brow. So for eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the Glamlite and Michaela Part 2 eyeshadow palette. So now I'm just going to dip into the black shade, which is called Black is Black, and I'm going to start putting that on the outer corner. And I would agree with that name. This is like the blackest black shade. Very little of this goes a very long way. This is a very intense black. Okay, so now I'm going to switch brushes, and I'm going to go into the bronzer, and I'm going to go into the darkest shade, and I'm just going to use that to start buffing out the black. Just building up that bronzer color and blending it out. I really love how that is blending out. It's blended out super nice. Same thing for this side. Just building up that bronzer and buffing out the black. Bringing it around into the crease. I'm going to switch brushes, go back into both of the lighter shades, and just buff out. Grabbing a flat brush, and I'm going to go into that lime green shimmer shade. That is going to be so pretty. This shade is called Dreams, and ooh, so pretty. I love this lime green color. Glamlite has some really beautiful formula. The shimmers are so sparkly. They're so beautiful. Super easy to work with. Their matte shades are very blendable. Going back in with a little bit more black just to deepen up that outer corner. Same thing for this side. And then I'm just going to take the black brush and run right over top of that green, just to blend the two together. I think I'm just going to take the black brush and just very lightly start blending that around a little. Just right on top of that green. Super light pressure. So now I'm just going to go back in with the darkest bronzer shade and blend that out. I just wanted to add a little more darkness. Same thing for this side. Going back with the first brush and also the 2 lightest shades and blending that out. To highlight my brow bone, I'm going in with this Charmacy highlighter. Oh, this is so pretty. And I'm just going to highlight the brow bone with it. I'm also going to use this later as my highlighter. Go back in with the first brush and just blend out. So now I'm just going to go ahead and clean up with a makeup wipe. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply some half lashes, and I'm just gonna use my Kiss Lash Glue. I love this lash glue, it's my favorite. I use it all the time. I've been using it for years. So while we're waiting on the lash glue to dry, I'm gonna go in and prep the skin for foundation. Of course, I'm just using the Mirabella serum. I think my bottle's getting a little low, so I'm actually going to be getting a new serum soon. I looked on Sephora and they have the Ordinary serum on there, and it's only like $10, so I think I'm going to order that this week and just see how I like that one. Going in with the P. Louise Repair from 2022 moisturizer. Now I'm just going to go ahead and apply these lashes. I really do love these half lashes. I think that they look super cute. Okay, so I'm just gonna let the lashes dry. I'm not gonna use any eyeliner or anything yet. We'll do that later. But I'm gonna go ahead and use this on the skin as primer today. So this was from Jaclyn Cosmetics. Of course, she did shut down her company, but I still do have a few of her products. Now, this I used about half of. I really did enjoy this product. Now, this is the Skin Perfecting Blurring Tint. So you could use this as a skin tint or as a primer. So I'm using mine as a primer today, but I haven't used this in like literally since last winter. So it's been a while since I've used this product. I'm just going to apply it with the fingers, and it does actually give your skin a nice like blurring effect. As you can see, like it didn't cover up all my redness or anything, but it did give my skin like a nice blurring effect. I thought that this was a pretty nice skin tint. But for foundation today, I'm going to be using this LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation. I don't really remember much about this foundation. This is in the shade Natural. But I'm just going to go ahead and add that right on top. I'm just going to start blending it out. I'm just using my e.l.f. sponge. Ooh, that looks really pretty. Nice coverage. I'm sure it does help that I did use a skin tint on my skin before, but that's really pretty. The match isn't bad either. And carefully go around the brows. Ooh, so far makeup is looking really good. I mean, this foundation is looking really good on the skin. That's a pretty like full coverage foundation. I do like that a lot. Cream bronzer, I'm going to be using the Lake Rain Beauty Cream Bronzer. I got this from Temu actually, and I did really like this bronzer a lot. It's like a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury. Ooh, this might be a little dark, but we'll make it work. I'm pretty sure these sheer out pretty well. Just going to take my brush and start blending it out. Yeah, see, that's looking really pretty. And these were only like a few bucks. Yeah, these are blending out so nicely. Okay, so I'm going around all the edges with the sponge. Cream blush, I'm going in with this one. This is from Temu as well. I love these. These were supposed to be like the dupe for the Fenty cream blush. Just going to dip in with my brush and apply. These are pigmented, but they blend in so nicely. These are scented, so if you don't like scented products, you're not gonna like this, but the scent isn't very strong and it dissipates pretty quickly. I mean, isn't that just so pretty? And I love this shade with green or blue. I think this shade just goes really nicely. It's more of a natural shade, especially when you're doing brighter colors on the lid. Okay, so now for concealer, I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn Cosmetics concealer. This concealer, some people loved it and some people hated it. I really liked it. I thought it was a pretty nice concealer. It's definitely a very like brightening concealer in my opinion, which I kind of feel like that's what Jaclyn is known for, having a bright under eye. So it makes sense that her concealer would be so brightening, but I did really like this concealer a lot. I thought it sit really nicely under my eye. Some people were having like the problem of it like not blending in. It was like drying down too quick. I never had that problem. I think it looks really pretty underneath the eye. I really did like that concealer as well. To set under the eyes, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Halo Glow. Now this one is in the shade medium. I haven't used this in forever. Really, I haven't used this one too much since I got the pink one. I love the pink Halo Glow. I think it is a beautiful powder. It brightens the under eye. It sets everything in place. It doesn't make you look like super dry or crepey under the eye. I'm just going to blend out the concealer one more time. And I'm going to go in with my powder puff and set. And see, I think that the medium one, especially for me right now, is like a little too dark. Summertime, the medium one looks really good because I have more of a tan, but I feel like right now it's kind of dark for under the eye. But I'm just gonna go with it. I'm actually gonna go back in with some of Jaclyn's setting powder, and I'm going to set over top because it is a very brightening setting powder that she has. So same thing for this side. We're just going to tap out, and I'm just going to set. They do have this in a light shade, which is what I need for right now, but it still looks really pretty under the eye, even though it's too dark right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face. Okay, so I'm gonna go into bronzer, and I'm going to use the 2 outside shades just to set my bronzer. And I am just gonna go ahead and swipe in like so, picking up a little bit of that shimmer. Ooh, it definitely does pick up that shimmer. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. Maybe. Doesn't look bad. It definitely has a shine to it. I feel like I would like this bronzer more in the summertime because it does have like that sheen to it, and it has like that golden glow. It doesn't look bad. I'm just not used to having like that golden glow to my bronzer. For powdered blush, I'm going in with the Burt's Bees. This is in the shade Toasted Cinnamon. This is one of my favorite drugstore blushes. I just love this shade so much. I think it's so pretty. I love this color with green eyeshadow, with blue eyeshadow. I just think it looks super natural, but it still gives you a little color. Super pretty. For highlighter, I'm going in with that green highlighter. I'm just gonna add, I mean, look at how pretty that is on the skin. For a green highlighter, that's beautiful. It's not too much, like you would think like, oh my gosh, a green highlighter, but it's really not too much. I really do like this a lot. Now I'm just gonna go in the waterline with a little bit of this Essence. This is the Black Raven eyeliner. Gonna go in with a small pencil brush and use the black shade. And I'm just gonna go ahead and buff out this lower lash line with the black. Now I'm gonna go into the darkest bronzer shade, and I'm just gonna buff out that black. So now I'm gonna take a little bit of this Jaclyn setting powder. This is in the shade Translucent, but it is a very like brightening powder. I love this powder, especially when the under eye is looking too dark. This will definitely brighten up that under eye. I love it. Like, can you just see the difference? Like, this one just looks a little brighter, a little more airbrushed. I love this product. I'm gonna miss this product from her. Same thing for this side. Going back into that highlighter, I'm just gonna use that for the inner corner, just to bring in a little bit of lightness and pop to that inner corner. So pretty, I love it. For mascara, I'm going to go in and use this Maybelline Sky High. To be honest, this is not my favorite mascara. It does a really good job. It is just like so hard to get out of the lashes that I really don't like to use it for that reason. I'm just going to hit the like front part of my lashes here because I forgot to do that before I put on the half lash. I do think that this is a really nice mascara. It looks good on the lashes. Okay, so for my eyebrows, I'm going in with this Oma Beauty Eyebrow Gel. For lips, I'm gonna line with this dark brown lip liner. I have no idea who it is from. I had ordered this off of Amazon years ago. It came in a big pack with a bunch of different shades. I just really love dark brown lip liners. So I think for lip gloss today, I'm going to use this one from Drippin' in Diamonds, and this is like a green glittered lip gloss. Just very lightly use it. I think it looks really good with like a dark brown lip liner, and it ties into the eye like perfectly. So last but not least, let's go ahead and set the face. I'm going to use the Vitamin Babe. This is the Hydrating Setting Mist with Vitamin C. Okay girl, so this is the completed look using what I have out of my makeup collection. I love how this look turned out. I think it's super cute. Somebody had asked me to do green because we're getting so close to St. Patrick's Day. So I hope this video inspires you to get out some of your green makeup and use it. But thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.